You are now tuned in to Unscripted Podcast.
Crank it up.
And now, time to hear the remix of Booed Up featuring Bobby McFerrin. And a one, and a two, and a
Boot up. Boot up. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-boo. Ow!
niggas.
If one more fucking person does a remix of Boot Up, I am going to go and copyright that shit myself and sue everyone. Every fucking one. Listen to my heart, it goes ba-da, boot up. Ba-da-da-doo, boot up.
Oh, I can hear the big jazz version by, what's the singing nigga?
Rachel Farrell.
No.
Will Downing. Kim.
Ooh,
Share my life. Boot up.
No,
Boot
what's the
up.
Rat Pack dude? He's still alive.
Sammy. Oh.
You wouldn't hear anything because
Wait,
he's not
the
here.
Rat Pack dude. Oh, you're talking about
The one he did
the Christmas guy?
Yeah.
Michael Bublé?
No.
The Rat. I thought everybody in Rat Pack was dead.
No, Tony Bennett.
Nah.
Because you man, bottom,
Boot up. I love the bot up. Boot up. A beat it beep beat it boop boot it up.
my anxiety.
They could use Boot Up at the beginning of Frasier.
Maybe I hear the boot up calling the salad and scrambled eggs. Boot up.
Okay, anyway, guys.
Are y'all shocked?
Are y'all shooketh right now? Do you know who you're listening to?
You all listen to some of the baddest bitches in the podcast game.
The baddest bitches in the podcast game. Not some of the baddest bitches in the podcast game. We are the city girls
We are.
of the podcast game.
Yes. This is Sensatiable Lunchbox Lindsey and Thickalicious Lish.
Sensatiable or insatiable?
I don't know.
Just be making... You just make words up every day. But that's okay.
What was the word I made up
There's so many.
just recently?
I don't know.
Mathematician.
Oh, yeah, you said a mathematician. The Black Rocket Ship movie with the mathematician. Y'all, anyway, this is Lish and
Lindsey.
and you are listening to Unscripted Podcast.
We back, Sama, so you can stop coming by me at work with the bullshit ass.
With the
Clap
shady
backs.
ass comments.
Here you come walking. Shout out to our boy Simon of the and also as well as in addition to yeah,
and
mammy.
also, and yeah, that too. And I Said It podcast.
I'm Simon and and
Right.
I work lessons and I'm
And shout out to everybody else who's been waiting for us to come back, but who has also been very patient with us and very understanding, most of whom record podcasts themselves. So that's probably why. Just a little housekeeping real quick. Let's go ahead and tell everybody where to find us in case they are new to our podcast or they don't remember because it's been so long.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
Sorry.
Definitely tell them about the website. Tell them about the website, son. Tell them about the website.
Yes, we have a beautiful website that Lish and I put together, unscriptedcast.com. We have blogs. I do an audio blog post sometimes, like a few times a week. I haven't done it because I've been kind of busy at the moment, but I'm going to start back up. I've already kind of planned out what I'm going to post up. So check out our audio blogs or just regular blogs, Lish posts. We have a beauty section that Lish does. I'm sure you guys have seen her beautiful makeovers and all of this stuff she does. Her beautiful, what's it called again? I'm sorry, plain her vajazzling, her plain and makeup page. We have that page. We have of course, our regular podcast page, but we mainly post through Libsyn. And also, what else? We have a lot of stuff on our
on the blog.
On the blog.
Or our website. It's actually a website. It's not just
really
a
legit website. So please, we worked hard on this website. So check us out on our website at unscriptedcast.com. Comment, leave a message, leave something for us. We'll get it. We'll get right back to you. We are also on all social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram,
on Twitter,
I was about to say
Facegram, and InstaSnap.
I sound so old.
We are Unscripted on Facebook. That is the actual page that you can request us to be friends. If you just want to like our fan page, you can like Unscripted Podcast, right? That's just regular Unscripted Podcast. And then we are also on Twitter at Unscripted Cast, and you can find us on IG. Who are we on IG? Are we Unscripted KY on IG?
Yeah, we're Unscripted KY on IG.
Yep.
And engage with us. We post on there. We post a lot, throughout the week as much as we can because, work, school, family, we're taken care of. But still, we actually do. We'll get back to you. Engage with us. We'll engage with you.
Or if you want to get engaged,
please.
Because
I just need
bitches.
a man to just bring me food.
I just need a man to bring me bill money.
That too. I need money and food and you to get out of my face.
And good dick.
Yes, big dick too.
Yes,
and knows how to use it.
That falls into good. That's why I say good. The umbrella of when you say good, everything that comes with it. Yeah. So sorry if there's anybody's moms listening right now or
children,
which you shouldn't be listening to us anyway. How the fuck did you find us with your bad ass?
Get off there.
But
get off that Facegram.
Right. But if you are a kid listening to us, know that if you are a girl child or even a male child, make sure you are demanding good sex if that is what you are doing when you become an adult. And when I say an adult, I mean 35 years of age.
Yeah.
Do not.
You pretty much know what
35.
you want once you go.
About 40.
Well, you just want food, dick, and somebody to get out of your face.
At about 40, yeah. So don't start having sex till 40. It's about the right time to do it.
Oh, my God. But yes, guys, follow us on all of our social media platforms. Check out our website, unscriptedcast.com. And I'm also, I have my individual Twittergram.
Twitter
I'm
fucking
account. Up. Listen, I haven't done this in a bit. I have my own Twitter account. It's Miss MS_Coco Carter, COCOA Carter, CARTER. I'm right there. You can talk with me. I'll talk back. Speaking of T-Pain, he needs to stop.
Right. We don't want anybody else on any other booed up remixes. Considering the song has been out for a year now, but the radio is just now picked it up, and just like anything else that the radio picks up, they have ruined it for everybody.
I'm scared they might ruin her.
I hope they don't. She has 25,000 EPs. Mm-hmm. I need her to put out an LP and soon before I get MAD, because I do like Ella. Miss Ella. And if you guys don't know who we're talking about, if you're living under a rock, we were just randomly talking about Ella Mai and her song Boot Up and how they have played the shit out of it on the radio and how it's causing quite a controversy.
Niggas really love that song.
Some of them do, but some of them are really saying that it's trash, and at those people I side eye. Because I'm like, let's not say the song is trash. Let's just say the radio overplays it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they've gone in on this shit. Like, when I leave for work, I hear, boot up, boot up.
Grab
And
me
then
around my waist and pull me closer.
when I leave
boot up,
work
up,
to go home, I hear,
boot up,
boot
boot
up,
up.
boot up. Ooh.
I know.
And
I
then you
like
hear
her.
that English accent.
Yeah, I know. She always talks like on her songs too. I love that. So besides Ella that we were talking about randomly, what have you been up to, Lindsay? It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks since we recorded.
Moving.
In light years.
Moving. I moved out of my apartment. I've been getting adjusted to, I had to move back in with my parents. I think I mentioned it on my blog post on unscriptedcast.com.
Okay, plug
So
for
check
the blog post.
that out. Working. Taking a
Working
mental
9
health
to
break.
5.
What's it
Mental
called?
health
What's the
breaks
new
are
thing?
Self-care?
Self-care. The year of
Yes.
self-care.
Yes.
Excuse me, let me drink some water.
So you've been taking self-care breaks, moving. So what have you been doing for your self-care breaks?
Staring at the wall.
Nice. What else have you been?
I just sit outside, enjoy. No, actually, I don't sit outside because it's been too fucking hot.
Speak on it. Can you stop coughing on God? I mean,
I
you just
can't
come
help
back
it.
and already you choking on the mic. That was so fake. You know how little kids, when they cough and you tell them,
Trying
you
to
give
get
them
attention.
Yes, you give them a little bit of attention so they just keep coughing. That's what my child does.
That's what cats do.
Do they?
I mean,
What?
cats do that.
Anyway, what else have you been doing for self-care? Looking
Oh,
at the
okay,
wall.
this is the thing. Did you say looking at balls?
Look that too, but I said looking at the wall. And
I look at the wall. I've been getting rest. I've been needing some rest. Like, sometimes we've talked about this. Like, my body will just be hurting.
yeah.
Not burning and yearning, but hurting. I'll just be like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'll sleep. Catch up on, like, Hulu and whatnot. Hanging out with friends. Shout out to Jonica. JoJo.
Shout out JoJo.
Being there for friends in need. Like,
Yes.
you, Joe. Like, see? What the hell's going on?
Did you choke? Miss Chokes on dick?
She died by choking on dick.
I know.
I guess it's the most I've talked in a long
I
time.
know.
'Cause as y'all can tell, that's the thing. Like, I barely talk.
Barely opened my mouth.
But this is the next thing I'm going to get into. I've, like, turned off my cell phone, like, the volume on a lot of my, like...
Oh, you've
ring.
gotten like me? Yeah, I don't have text tones on. I don't even have text alerts on, so I
No.
have to look at my phone. I was expecting a text from my mom, so I have to look at my text to see.
And
if
it'd be a
it
while
went-
before I
yeah.
answer back. Like, that's, like, another thing I would do. Like, I'm like, who's calling me from this number? I'll write back later.
I'll write back.
Text back, damn it.
Dear caller.
My dearest.
Right,
Quinn.
sincerely. So for your self-care, you've had to cut off your phone or stop texting
Yeah,
people?
I'll turn off
So
my
who is bothering you to where you have to detach yourself from them?
Navient, Sally Mae, the banks.
You put them on Do Not Disturb.
They be trying to get to me, but I'm like,
Don't disturb this food. And I'm way to tell you that I'm not paying you. Cause the bills
That should be
are
my
too
ring
real.
back.
Don't disturb this food.
listening to music. That's what I've been doing.
No.
I listen to the system. I listened to that this morning.
In my system. Did y'all miss us?
I want you to know
You're in my system. Okay.
day by day and night by night. Oh, and I watch, like, catching up on old shows.
What old shows are you catching up on? Maude?
Not catching up.
Like what?
Lady Godiva was a freedom rider.
Okay, Lindsay has got to go. We're gonna do the Hyman maneuver on her. She's actually about to go to the bathroom and throw up because her eating disorder is starting to bother her now. But what I'll do is I'll tell you guys what I have been doing on our break, which is resting, relaxing, working, and just being an overall bad bitch. Like, that's pretty much what I've done. And I have to say that it has been very, very calming. I'm talking about resting and being a bad bitch. I'm catching them up on what I've been doing. You just came back from throwing up your food.
It wasn't the food.
Oh, was the semen?
Yes.
Okay.
I worked last night.
But I was telling them about how I've been just being a bad bitch and just laying around and just resting and getting back in touch with who I am. And it's been very calming, very relaxing. Sort of taking a page from Lindsay's book, but not like I haven't cut my ringer off on my phone except for the bill collectors. But I have stopped really getting into social media as far as getting caught up in social media drama.
I just
know
look
what I'm
at
saying?
puppies and babies.
Yes, exactly. Puppies and babies. I look at a lot of makeup videos. At one point in time, I had to stop looking at certain makeup videos because I was noticing that the makeup community has a lot of drama. And I didn't know that. Like, I had no idea that the beauty community within social media or period just had so much.
Influencers.
Oh my gosh. I did not realize they had so much drama, and it was kind of pulling me in because I always feel like the person who has to try to either rationalize or just, you know, not necessarily take a side, but try to see where, you know, why this person's mad or why that person was wrong. For some reason, I just feel compelled to jump in. And not that it personally affects me, but I kind of take in, like, if somebody does somebody else wrong, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. And then I'll type a whole thesis about why.
Don't be one of them.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I had to take a few steps back, because what I started noticing was some of the people that I would be quick to jump to their defense or quick to be like, oh, people are just hating. A lot of people really create drama for themselves, you know, and I think that a lot of people survive better within drama than they do without it. So once I've noticed that, it's made my life so much easier, because when I see the drama now, I know that it's all part of the plan.
Mm-hmm. Like reality TV.
Like
The
reality
first season-
TV. Yes. Yes.
The first season of reality shows is like really, really real. Now, once it starts getting popular, the second season, they're like, I got to stay on to keep my job. So they'll just create random drama and shit.
Yes. And I didn't know that the influencer community was like that. Like, I know that a lot of these people get paid money, they get sponsorships, they get free merch, you know, from everywhere. And a lot of these people give back, you know, a lot of the people that get free stuff, they give it back, not saying that they don't. But I didn't know that so many people were willing to go so far from where they started and who they are in order to continue to get the publicity that they get. Because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of influencers, you got the followers that you have based on who you were at first. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the base that any artist should always at least try to stay the truest to. But I'm recognizing, and this is not just influencers, so to speak, as far as like in the beauty community, this is the truth for me. It seems like for people in the entertainment industry, as far as music, television, you know, movies, actors, actresses, singers, rappers, everybody just goes by this. They just thrive in this terrarium of drama that they build. And it's so crazy to me, because these are the same people that say, oh, I don't do drama, I don't want people in my business. But it's kind of like, you do drama.
You want
And you want people in your business because that's how you stay valid, or
That's what I was about to say.
yeah, that's how you try to stay relevant. That's the word I'm looking for.
And it shouldn't be like
no, because like Anita Baker didn't have to do that. Sade didn't have to do that. Janet Jackson didn't have to do that.
And that's the thing. There was no social media back then.
It wasn't, but there's still
it was probably quiet within that whole industry.
Could have been.
It
You're
was
right.
shut out.
Yeah,
So now, like when we hear stuff coming out,
like
girl,
on Unsung,
did you know?
like on Unsung.
You hear like Anita Baker got into it, and she
Yeah.
finally admit she said, "No, girl, I got into it with a lot of people, 'cause
But
I
when nobody
wasn't
knew about it. Yeah, that's true. That is a good perspective that you just put on it. So that is very true. So you're saying that there was an element of drama, but the drama was contained within that community. The drama didn't spill out to the fan
You just
base.
never hear from that person. You be like, whatever happened to?
Yes, exactly. Like you won't hear from like one of your favorite artists
Yeah.
ever again, not knowing they got blackballed.
Yeah, only thing like you would hear more about is like maybe drug usage or
Yes.
AIDS or something
like that. Yeah, that was very true. That is a good point, Lindsay. That's a very good point. But it still was, like you said, years later, Anita Baker said, I got into it with this part. I mean, shit, she got into it with somebody a couple of years ago on Twitter. Who was it?
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah.
Get to be real, lady.
Got to find now. Was it not Sherelle? Cheryl Lynn. Yeah. But it was still contained within the community, and it didn't change anything. Like Patti LaBelle did not come out and make a song based
You are
on
my friend.
some shit that she fell out with Aretha Franklin about. And if she did, she didn't put her name in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was a certain level of class, and there was a certain level of, I don't want to say like secrecy, but there was just a certain level of move the fuck on and keep doing what you're supposed to do, even if you don't get along with this person.
Hell, like now these days with the social media, I say, like we got these entertainers getting into it with fans.
And then making songs about it. Like I don't
I told you bitches.
Oh my God.
You broke bitches, all my sons.
And I'm like, yeah, we like the broke bitches are the ones who made you popular. And everybody ain't your son, Nikki. But you know, that's a whole.
I know.
Listen,
Don't come after me, Barbs. We're just doing an example.
Yeah, because I told like, as far as Nicki Minaj is concerned, because she is one that we could definitely put into this category of thriving in drama.
So this is kind of what we talked about off air. So I guess it goes by how you handle it.
Yeah.
Or if you're able to handle it.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, from what we've seen recently, got into it with a intern with a.
Was she like an A&R person or something?
No. Like entertainment. Kind of like A&R, PR, social media.
Okay.
She was an intern for a company, a recent company for that. I don't want to give the lady's name and whatnot, but she got into it with that intern who said something like, "Hey, Nicki Minaj, this would be great if you did that. Watch your attitude, blah blah blah, at your age." And Nicki Minaj went in her DMs and just like, "You broke bitch," and blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh god. No.
So the girl gave her constructive criticism without sounding like. Did she give her constructive criticism without sounding like a bitch?
It didn't sound like a bitch to me.
Okay.
It would sound like something your people would say to you.
Like your real friends would say to you.
Bitch, act your age, not your shoe size.
Right. Don't act like a little kid every time somebody says something. I mean, and to me, with her, I feel like she addresses too much bullshit. She did a phenomenal job of shutting the fuck up when Meek Mill and Drake were beefing.
Yeah.
Like she did
when all the stuff with Young Money.
Oh,
Birdman and all
with
with
all
Lil
of that,
Wayne.
She
was
chilled
quiet.
the fuck out. But for some reason, when no one directly came at her in any song, she felt like she needed to address everybody in rap song. Like, I didn't understand that. I was like, how are you coming for Remy Ma and you're coming for Cardi B, And neither one of them have just outright dissed you. You know, the fans are hyping this shit up, and I'm sure
that doesn't help,
right? And I'm sure the record companies are hyping this shit up, but neither one of them have just outright came for you.
No.
That's why you ended up in that shit with Remy Ma, and now that's why you sitting here looking like a fool because you go on a radio interview circuit crying about how your feelings are hurt because of how Cardi B didn't give you your props. And how she doesn't respect you as a veteran in the game. And I'm just sitting here like, that sounds all too familiar because that was how you did Little Kim.
And that wasn't that long ago.
And it was not like...
Kim had like 15 years already on
Man,
15,
and that's what I'm
years on you
saying. And it's
already.
not like Nicki Minaj has been in the mainstream for decades upon decades for Cardi B to come in and be like, oh my gosh, she's a queen. She paved the way. Nicki came in on a trail that was set ablaze by people before her, like Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, Missy. Like, these are the women, Lil' Kim for real, and then Foxy Brown. They were the ones that made like the Nicki Minaj's and the Cardi B's not necessarily, I don't want to say acceptable because, you know, fuck being accepted, but they are really the ones that made women like that. In the music, the type of music, and the way that they talk and their whole style and demeanor, they are the ones that really put that on a map. You know what I'm saying? And for you to say that Cardi B didn't give you your respect, bitch, you never gave Lil' Kim her respect. Like, you came out literally copying everything Kim did and never gave her her props.
So you know what else pisses me off? It's like... I'm not trying to not make it a sexist thing. It's like, how many niggas act the same way Nicki acts?
Act the same way that
but
she
they
acts.
don't get shit.
Yeah, they
get like Future.
Oh, and he gets shit on from us, but he's not going to get shit on from like everybody else. The same people who will talk about Nicki as far as, you know, those sexist motherfuckers, they won't say shit about niggas like Future. They not going to say nothing about niggas like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say shit, nothing about niggas like Fabulous. They're not gonna say anything about them.
Yeah.
They're only gonna pick on people like Nicki Minaj. And that's not to let Nicki off the hook and say, oh, because of patriarchy and sexist bullshit. No.
I'm gonna tell the same thing.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I felt like she played or fed into drama that she shouldn't have, and I think that if anything will
don't fall in that trap.
Yes, I think that's going to hurt her brand more than anything else, because I think that people who are Nicki Minaj fans are going to ride with her regardless.
Yeah, she's gonna have a fan base, no matter what.
No matter, because
that's the thing.
She set herself up for that. So why would you even feed into the? I think that is so. That would be like, at this point in her career, that would be like Beyonce feeding into some drama with like Rihanna. Like, and why would you?
No, Beyonce.
And she's not about to do that. So why would, like, Nicki, why would you do that? I didn't understand that at all.
And that's what I was saying, like, it depends on how you handle it. Like, I do love it when these it's really good branding when celebrities know how, or entertainers know how to can talk with their fans.
Yes. And she does, and that's one thing that I've respected about her. She does interact with her fans.
But when it comes to negative shit like this, honey, give somebody your phone. Get a bunch of interns and have them handle it.
Put your phone down, yeah.
And that's the thing. That's who she hired for, interns to kind of help control.
Right.
Social media. Bitch, what the fuck would you do in going to somebody's DMs?
I mean, and going into their DMs and saying that. Like, come on. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. And she's not the only one, like you just said, because... Oh, God.
And it's kind of like, I make more money than you and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we do.
I mean, starts off the whole...
It's like, why? If you got this much money and these enjoy that shit.
Right.
Enjoy it. Be like, oh, bitch, whatever. Go and enjoy the money. Those Cartier watches,
Yeah, that DM was totally unnecessary, and it was just... the tone of
Come back with a clever clap back then.
Right. Or just let your life be your clap back.
Just be like, girl, bye.
Yeah. If you think that everything that you're doing is okay and you think that you don't need to change your attitude, just say noted or thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep it moving. But
And
you
that's
didn't
how
call the
Rihanna
girl.
gets 'em, too.
Yeah, you didn't call the girl ugly. You didn't talk about how she needs to be like you. Blah blah blah. Girl, come on. That's too much. That's too much.
But
But
I can understand with social media, like you said, sometimes you have to take a break with stuff like this going on, or stuff like when an album comes out. But then
just don't even look at social media when your album comes out. Poor Tiana Taylor.
goodness, I haven't even listened to it.
A lot of stuff that we're going to talk about is stuff that happened months ago. Some of it just happened yesterday.
We're just catching up.
We're just catching up. And this is going to be probably the tone of our podcast from this point going forward, because we got a lot of shit to catch up on. And we're not going to be sitting here talking to y'all for 3 hours to do that. We're not going to sit here and just try to hit every single thing. We're just going to talk as we talk. And what we talk about is what we talk about. Right?
We might even break out the song.
We may not. We may not.
I know. You see
We've
what
already
happened to
done
me.
that like 6 times now.
And I like fell out.
You choked to death.
And I came back.
Damn near choked to death.
Rising from the ashes.
Like a phoenix.
Like a falcon.
Nigga, like a Pontiac Sunbird.
Like a pigeon.
So, yeah. So, Tiana Taylor, for those of you all who don't necessarily listen to her music, she had, she was the last album in the rollout of all of the good music artists. It started out with Pusha T. Then it was Kid See Ghost, which was, what's his face? Kid Cudi with Kanye on there, I think, right?
I guess I haven't.
And then it was Kanye, and then it was Nas.
Pusha T.
Pusha T, Kid See Ghost, Kanye, Nas, and then Tiana. Was
Yeah.
that it? Okay. Well, sorry, I had to sneeze. The fuckery started the week of Nas's album, actually. When Nas's album was supposed to drop on that Friday, because as everybody know, anybody who follows Kanye West and used to go on KanyeWest.com a few years ago, every Friday, Good Music would drop a song, and it was called Good Friday. They would drop a new song, and he had that one album. It was Good Music Presents or something, right?
Yeah.
That was the one with Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, bitch is so thirsty. So anyway, he kind of did the same thing this year. Instead of dropping new songs every Friday, he dropped new albums every Friday. Every album had about 7 songs on them. None of the albums were over 30 minutes long, I don't think. Tiana Taylor was the last album. Now, again, when I said the fuckery started on Nas's album was supposed to come out a couple of Fridays ago, but something was wrong with them uploading it. They could not get it uploaded to the platforms. I have no idea what the problem was, but the funny thing that happened was in the middle of Nas's supposed album drop, the Carters dropped their surprise album.
Beyonce and that nigga.
Yeah, Beyonce and her husband dropped an
Mr.
album.
Beyonce.
Mr. Knowles. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles, and Sean Carter Knowles dropped an album.
Granddaddy knows.
Papa
knows.
dropped an album the same day before Nas's album was able to even hit the dirt well.
Woo!
Because he was having so many problems getting the album uploaded. And it wasn't actually Nas. It's, you know, Pusha T's the president. People forget that Pusha T is the president of Good Music. Kanye is the producer. So I would assume that once Kanye makes all the music, he just tells Pusha T, you handle the rest.
And Pusha T was probably...
And Pusha T don't even... I doubt that he even knows how to change the voicemail message on his phone. So...
Get in here!
I mean, how can you trust somebody who still wears plaits in the year of 2018?
How can you trust somebody that's orange to be your leader?
This is true. This is true. This is true. So Nas's album was late. Everybody knows that. Okay. So fast forward to when it's time for Tiana's album to come out. Her album did not drop, I don't think, until Saturday. It was supposed to come out Friday. It was not uploading to the platform. I don't know what was happening. But, you know, people, the listening party was Thursday. People were expecting it by midnight on Friday, and it did not happen. So it did not drop. It maybe not. I'm thinking it was Saturday, like after midnight, but it could have been right before midnight that it dropped. Either way, after the album dropped and people finally got to listen to it, they were super duper critical of the album, saying that it was trash and blah, blah, blah. And she deserved better. And Kanye fucked up her album, which these are people who were supposed to be Tiana Taylor fans. And when the album comes out at the first listen on a 23-minute or 26-minute album, the first thing that you say after you listen to it for one time is, it's trash. I was like...
They said it was trash. Drake's was trash right when it
as soon as it dropped.
Before Drake fans be like,
as soon as the Drake album dropped, which is 2 albums, which is like, what is it, like 25 songs?
Yeah.
As soon as the album dropped, people were saying he wrote it that same day, and they were saying that it was trash. So they did Tiana Taylor like the same way. People's hate for Kanye West and Kim Kardashian is so great that they were just like, fuck this Tiana Taylor album. Since I listened to it the first time and I couldn't vibe to it, I don't like it. I'm not giving it another chance. I listened to it and I thought, this is different. It's not her last album, but I'm going to listen to it again. I listen to that fucking album every day.
it's one of those albums that's got to grow on you.
Yeah, it's because it's like a lot of R&B music has to grow.
Like, yes. Have y'all ever revisited an old album that you skipped a lot of? I realized, like, damn, this album was really good, or damn, this song was good.
Yep. And that's one of those, like, I literally, the songs, I like the melodies of the songs. I like the lyrics. My least favorite, like, I will admit that there are 2. It's 8 tracks, but there are 2 that I don't really care for. One of them is 3-Way with her and Ty Dolla $ign. And then the other one is Never Would Have Made It. And that's just because I don't like that song anyway. And I'm just like, dude, you just sung about a 3-Way and then worked that pussy. And now we're doing, but I will say that 3-Way is a song that is catchy because I'm always singing it, but it's not a song that I really even like. But everything else on there is a bop. Her vocals are amazing because I would hope, I don't know, I can't say, because some people are super critical of R&B singers. I think Tiana Taylor has a beautiful voice. I've never heard her sound bad, but I haven't been to multiple.
The standards are so high now. They want you to be like compared to like
Celine Dion.
Mariah. She's no Beyonce. She's no Whitney.
I mean, even Beyonce ain't even, like, you let people tell it, she's not even a vocalist. Like, she's a great entertainer and performer, but they don't even put her in top 10. Like, if you're not belting out Kiki Wyatt type runs, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? It's really weird how fickle people are to me. They just don't allow people to make good music, I feel like even if you're not the best vocalist, you can still make good music.
No, you can't do that. These days you can't. You can't do that.
It's so unfair. It's so one-sided.
You know whose album I did like, though?
Who?
Christina Aguilera's.
I remember I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy listening to
Tiana Taylor. Well, that's the thing, because Christina's came out the same day, because people were vibing to her album half that day until Beyonce and that nigga's album came out. Featuring that other nigga.
And Jay-Z knows.
Jay-Z knows. And his album, her album featuring that nigga.
Right. Yeah,
came out.
Pretty much.
Because people were really vibing, because if you look at the trends, she was trending. Her album was trending half that day, and then it just...
Yeah. And the good thing about Christina Aguilera and what saves
she still
her,
has her fan base.
Exactly. Christina has her fan base. I think the problem is going to be for Tiana is that she only has one album. She's never done like a major tour. She's not really out here in the mainstream like Christina Aguilera was, even though she's been out since she was a teen. I mean, Tiana Taylor's not that old, but she's been on the scene since she was like, 16 years old?
16.
A lot of people don't know that she's written music and she's choreographed a lot of your favorites' videos. Like a lot of these people's videos and probably even concert performances, Tiana Taylor has had hands in choreography with stuff like that, and people don't know that, and I'm sure she's okay with that.
Yeah, some people are okay with being people
behind
don't know
scenes,
that some people are fine with being more behind the scenes, and they may just put out freaking album. Like, just
Right.
for the, hey, this might just be like an album she just wants to put out. Nothing too big. She was like, oh, I just want to do it.
Well, the thing is that she was supposed to last weekend that just
We were
passed.
supposed to drop a second one.
Not a
Or
second one,
finish.
but yes,
Finish.
they were supposed to add more songs, kind of like Life of Pablo. Remember how Life of Pablo kept getting changed? Well, this album was supposed to have some more songs dropped onto it, and it didn't happen. And she said that apparently there was some clearance issues, so I guess maybe with samples or whatever, because you know Kanye loves...
To sample.
He loves his samples. It probably wasn't a live band anywhere near Tiana Taylor at any point in time when she was recording. So there was some kind of issues with clearance. So she said it might have to wait till the next album, which I don't know what that will be. But like I was about to say, I think that the problem is going to be for her as a vocalist, or
More
you know,
control.
she's going to have to get more control, and this is going to hurt her brand because you already are in cahoots with Kanye, and people do not like him, and their disdain for him and his wife will outweigh your music. They're not going to do Nas that way, though.
No.
They're not going to do Pusha T that way. Like, Pusha T literally had everybody mad at him on Thursday for the Whitney Houston album cover, and by Friday, everybody was listening to his album.
Because Drake, yeah. Because of the whole Drake
That
thing.
was before the Drake. His album came out before his Drake disc did.
Okay.
So I think his Drake disc was like a week later. But I was like, y'all were literally just mad at him and Kanye West.
Yeah, they were mad at Kanye. That's why I was laughing. I said, wait a minute. Y'all was all pissy and hiffy over Kanye West and his cahoots with old Orange.
Him saying that that was his friend.
But now y'all like, Kanye, but y'all still supporting his other albums he's produced and worked on. Like, I thought y'all was like, fuck Kanye, but y'all
Thought he was
listening to-
canceled.
That's what confused me. That's why I never really, when every time Kanye say something crazy or he's hanging out with the
whoever
current president or whatnot, and y'all going off, I'm like, no, y'all niggas not. Y'all do realize these artists are still gonna like fuck with him because he's one of the top producers.
Yeah.
Y'all do realize that.
Yeah.
That's why I never was like, okay, and
Yeah.
y'all's faves are still gonna work with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he knows that.
Absolutely. Just like a lot of our faves are still working with fucking R. Kelly. Like fucking her just made a song with Chris Brown, Chris Brown did a remix to her song, and I think she was in a picture with him. He's people's problematic fave. And then Lil' Kim did something with R. Kelly a few months ago before his Me Too time came up. She was just in a picture with him on her Facebook page, on her Instagram page. I don't know whatever happened or what became of it, but I was just like, come on.
Yeah, people. But as far as for Tiana, hey, when you want more control over your own shit, some films are gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, hey, I got a career I want to look after. I got a new image I want to work on. I got a family to take care of. Like, I don't see nothing wrong. Hey, films are gonna get hurt. And that she can dance, she can model,
She can act, she can sing, she can do
she
all
can
of
do
that.
all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If she's able to control all of those, do all of that,
I think
she's got it.
I think so. I personally think so. You just know how the R&B industry is so fickle. Janet Jackson had shouted her out and made a video, and she reposted it.
Oh yeah, she was crying.
Yes, she was.
Look what happened. She left her own father as her manager. Beyonce left her own daddy as her manager. Feelings got her, even if it's with family or close friends. We know Tiana's cool with Kanye. If he's really close to her and like that, and y'all really cool like that, let her go. She be alright. I'm pretty sure there's producers that will work with her.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that there's not producers that wouldn't work with her. It's just
He's
not going to take, and I don't even know if she even has a problem with what happened with her album. I can't speak for her. I don't know if she's okay with it or not. If she's not okay with it, then I totally agree with you. Mm-hmm. But if she's okay with it, then...
And some people, it goes back to, I guess, what I was saying. Like, hey, some people are like, I'm just going to put this song out. Yep. Like Prince, how Prince was. He'll just put a fucking album out.
Not because he needed the money, not because he wanted to be on the charts. He just wanted to. Yeah.
Some of these artists do that. They're like, there's no tour or anything. They just put out an album just for the fuck of it. Like, I'll put this song out.
Yeah.
And that could have been it for her.
It could have. Who knows? But I guess time will tell. Mm-hmm. Time will definitely tell. But yeah, so speaking of Kanye being a fuckboy, so it's rumored. So Drake's new album Scorpion just dropped Friday. And, well, not this. Hold on. Was it last Friday? Yeah, it was last Friday, right? What's today? Today's Saturday.
30.
Yeah, so it was the 29th? Mm-hmm. Or the whatever. Shit, I don't know dates. Not today. Today is not the 4th. Today is the 7th. But I think it dropped last Friday. Either way, it's out. Everybody's heard it by now. But it's rumored that his song about his son was heard by Kanye West and a group of other producers before, of course, it came out on the album. And that was how Pusha T found out about Kanye's son. And then that's where he started doing his digging, and he made his diss track based off of what Kanye told him. And I was like, if that's true, Kanye's such a bitch.
And yet you niggas say women are so dramatic
Right.
and gossipy.
Right. And Pusha T literally made a whole fucking baller alert post as an album. I was like, this is so messy.
This is so, I'm like, they're in this whole beef, like with this whole
Drake and Pusha T.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh God, like this seemed like compared to the Meek Mill and Drake thing. I'm like, this seems so bitchy, like a mean. What's the burn book?
Yeah, it was a burn book. It definitely was a burn book.
I was like, this is so fucking high school.
Yes, and I think Pusha's better than that. You know, I think that he's better than that. Like everybody knows that Pusha T is the better rapper. I don't think that's. I don't think that anybody could argue that Drake is a better rapper than Pusha T on any day of any week, in any year, at any time. However, Pusha T and Drake are in two different lanes, and they do two different things. And what Drake has done with his career, Pusha T did not. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was because he couldn't, but I know that he didn't. So I think that both of them, in their own rights, have their own great things that they've done in the hip hop game. And I don't think that either one of those can be reduced to gossipy as diss tracks. I don't even think it's worth it. It's like, it doesn't match. Drake and Pusha T beefing is like when LL Cool J and what's his face were beefing. You know who I'm talking about.
I know who
and
you're
he was
about.
a really good rapper. Cannabis.
Yeah.
That was like when LL Cool J and Cannabis
That's
were.
the first rap besides the West Coast shit. That's
Right.
like,
but it's like Cannabis to me was the better rapper, but LL Cool J had the better career, and he had more success.
weight.
Right, and he had more success, and it wasn't that he was like LL Cool J was not whack. He was kind of more commercial, like Drake is. You know what I'm saying? And he had that appeal to women. Mm-hmm. He had appeal to men too, and Drake does have the appeal to men. So, like, I don't know what men are out here fooling themselves thinking only women listen to Drake. That is not how this works. That is not even anywhere close to true. But it's just like, I was like, this ain't even a fair fight. Like, y'all ain't even. And then Drake made a song called Mob Ties, and I was thinking, is this directed at Pusha? But then I had to go back and re-listen to other music. All of Drake's music is always yes.
He's so shady.
He is, and it's like he's always, to me, Drake is always trying to prove himself.
He don't have to.
And he doesn't have to.
Like that last song, I'm like, I'm gonna get the Draco. And Drake's, I'm like, Drake, you don't have to do that. You are so fun.
Just
like,
keep
you
on
cuddly.
Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? Yeah, that's what we want from you. And I'm cool with Mob. Like, I like Mob Ties. It's cute, but I know that you're not about to do it.
You're not about to do a drive-by. You gonna come over here and cuddle with me.
Right. We are at Netflix and chill, boo.
Yeah, we about to do some choreography.
Probably unprotected, considering you got your
We
baby's
gonna watch
mama
Are You Afraid of the
pregnant
Dark?
second time. Yeah, we're gonna watch Goosebumps. Like, we're not. We're gonna watch Hey Arnold. Like, that's probably fun to you. You know what I'm saying? Go out to Waffle House, take you to the strip club. But I was just like, this is so dumb. And The Drake and Pusha T beef, though, to me, and I don't know if you saw this, but it really showed a lot of men's true colors, kind of like the LeBron James hate.
Oh God!
I don't trust any man who hates LeBron James as a person. Like, if you hate him as a basketball player, that's one thing. But if you don't like him on a personal level, if you think that he's trash on a personal level, I don't trust you as a person. Based off of everything that we all know, because there are no secrets out about LeBron. There's no gossip out about him. So you don't... Besides Beyonce, everybody knows Beyonce is his bae. But besides that, nobody has any dirt on him. So if you just think he's trash as a person outside of the basketball court, you cannot be trusted. And it's the same way with Drake. I'm just like, Drake, to me, a lot of guys, I think, feel threatened because Drake is a good guy. And they were finally like, yes.
Kind of like how they did Will Smith. Yeah. And people was like, he ain't a real rapper. I'm like, he's just having fucking fun.
He's just having fun singing Wow Wow. Do you have to sell drugs? Does he have, like, I get that being, the rap music has to be about.
Nas ain't say, because Nas was the one that wrote Getting Jiggy with it, but y'all.
Nigga, Nas was out there talking about, shorty, say what's your price?
With Mr. Nose's wife in there dancing with them.
My ice, and then you're saying, more.
Owe me back like you paid your rent.
Yeah, but you pay your tax on your back. So, yeah. Anyway, what we're trying to say is, y'all niggas be in y'all's feelings about Drake, and it's not attractive. The same way when y'all be in y'all's feelings about LeBron James. That shit is a turn off for a lot of women. This is just me giving you game. If you have secret feelings and hate for Drake or LeBron James, don't voice that in front of women that you want to have sex with.
I love Brian.
I do too.
He's so sweet. He's so nice.
He is.
I see what B sees in him now.
I see what Beyonce sees in him also. And I see what Savannah sees in him
Rihanna.
Also. And Rihanna is such a stan for LeBron. She is such a stan. It is.
She was like, when they said LeBron's moving to LA, she was
like, I love that Rihanna just openly stands for him. It is so funny to me. She'll post pictures and be like,
I'd be like, oh my God, Riri. And I said the Beehive and the Navy.
And Savannah. Did you see
Shout out to Savannah. Oh, they said it was going to be like a Mexican standoff. Said it was going
to be a Mexican standoff between those three in LA.
Did you see that meme where Bron was like, when Bron sees Rihanna, Savannah, and Beyonce at the game?
Like, he's not looking. He don't even know where to make eye contact. I don't know what to do.
And then someone was like, this nigga got Savannah who's bad, Rihanna who's bad, Beyonce who's bad, and Odell Beckham.
And Odell Beckham who's bad. Odell Beckham is a bad bitch.
They're like, this nigga's really winning in life. Yeah, I'm pissed.
His hair is beautiful. Odell Beckham is that dude.
And the only thing they got on LeBron's like, his hairline.
And I'm like, so? They're like, he's always crying. Nigga.
At least he's not afraid to show his emotion.
He's not afraid to show, his softer side. But that's our game to you. If you are a man who openly hates on LeBron and or Drake, like, don't do both. You're going to need to choose one, first of all. But if you openly hate on both of those to a woman or a man or whoever you want to get with, you're probably not going to get those draws.
No, they not,
because they're gonna think you're miserable and bitter.
I know. They just be hating. Like, when I see online, I'm like, leave him alone.
Because neither one of them have had to serve jail time or haven't shot anyone or haven't
their
sold
wives
drugs or beat women. Like, I don't understand that. Y'all just don't like good niggas?
No. They the ones that like make fun of kids who like were overachievers.
Yeah, you made straight A's, nigga. Weak ass, lame ass nigga.
Nice to the teacher. Nice for what? And that's what Drake came up with.
You gotta be nice to what for these teachers?
You be nice to these motherfucking teachers. And Drake's like, listen, sir.
He's like, I brought you this apple.
And they get mad about it.
Yes.
In the back. Look at this motherfucker
Big
coming in.
mad. I mean, big mad. And then on the flip side of that, I see a lot of self-hate. And I know that this is taking it a little deep, but me and a couple of my friends were talking about this. When it comes to celebrities, like Drake, you know, you hear guys and they say it in jest, but I really feel like some people are really hurt when they say things about like all them light-skinned dudes or whatever. I really feel like some people really believe that. Like some women believe that. Like some women believe that about me. Oh, if he's light-skinned, then he's not a good guy. And I'm like,
here come them evil light-skinned motherfuckers. Don't date a light-skinned nigga.
or when Kevin Hart said that dark-skinned women have bad credit or something. Like people,
I didn't know that, but that don't
that was back
surprise
in the
me.
day. Yeah, that was
That
back
does
in the
not
day.
surprise me.
But yeah, it's just like people really believe stuff like that. And when you see that, like these little memes and jokes that come out when people are joking, some people
and then
are.
you see the people they date or fuck with. And I'm like, oh, I see.
You
why
like
you
you're
said
not really playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you're like, you're not really joking. You're serious.
I love black women of all shades and shapes and
But
sizes.
I only date light-skinned ones and skinny with fake parts.
And she's just standing back like, yeah, he loved me for what I am.
Hell, I'm a bad bitch.
Gosh.
You know who I do love though is a bad bitch, Keisha
I
Kaur,
was about to say me.
Gucci Mane's wife.
Oh,
I love
Keisha.
Keisha Mane.
Keisha May. I still haven't tried her makeup.
She's so tacky. I love her.
It was summer. She was at a game watching LeBron, so he might get her.
She
too.
probably had head to toe Gucci or something on. Like
both of them. Did you
Yes.
see Gucci Man and her? They were both matching in their rompers.
no, but I did see the one where they said that he was sitting on the sidelines looking like it's a Ray.
Oh my god! When you sent me that picture, I'm like, oh my god, he looks like Issa
He
Rae.
did
And Issa
look
Rae was like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, they did look. She looks so happy. Gucci Mane is living his best life right now, and I love. Like, I hope that they are as truly happy as they look because I love them. Like, they're one of my favorite couples ever. But she's definitely one of my favorite people because she'll go to a store and see a mannequin and be like, I want that whole outfit plus the shoes and the socks to match.
Everything, the
jewelry, give me everything. And her makeup is always beat to death.
I like. Why don't she? She did have a show. I was about to say, why don't she have like a makeup show or something like that?
She didn't have a makeup show,
She
I
just
don't
had
think, but she had
getting
the
married
yeah.
to Gucci, and
Yeah.
it was like so. She was such a spoiled. She's a spoiled brat. That's
She
it.
is a brat, but he's a brat too. Like both of them are. I think it's so sweet.
He was like, when you come back from the store, pick me up some chicken, and then you come back from that, give me some pussy. I was like, boy, love is so simple.
Ain't it? Chicken and pussy. That's all a nigga need to be happy for real.
Girl,
Not these niggas out here try to make shit complicated.
that's what I understand. They're like, I don't want a big girl. I don't want this. and
Why?
that.
It's
I
a
was
girl.
like,
She got
pussy
girl
is
parts.
pussy.
Right.
And the thing is, inside, they know that.
They know this, right?
Them niggas know that, hey, pussy is pussy.
Girl, let them tell it. They got all these different preferences,
And
but
then
they
when
don't.
you be looking on there, who they be DM, and I'm like,
And then you look at their baby mamas, and you be like, nigga. So you just gonna date Esther from
Esther.
Sanford and Son, but you're going to demand that we all look like her, like Halle Berry. That's your
and you
standard.
looking like,
And you over here looking like DJ Mustard on the track.
blah, 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 blah.
You over here looking
Titties
like
bigger than mine.
Jazzy Faye,
With his titties out.
living his best life as a strong black woman.
Oh, where is Jazzy Faye?
Girl, ladies and gentlemen, who knows?
Another Jazzy Faye
Productions. Right. Jazzy Faye is DJ Mustard. What are you talking about?
Aw.
Just
Mustard on a bit.
right.
Mustard on a bit. Bangladesh.
Oh, he don't even say Bangladesh. Do, 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 do. Hit me. Okay, so anyway, what other old news?
So the other day, I would say, last night.
Okay, that's
And
not
frequently.
old, but yeah. What you have?
We
a
talked
urinary
about our
tract
books.
infection?
No.
Oh, our books. Hood Book Club. Good Hood Book Club.
And this has been an ongoing thing that, like, Lish and I have been talking about. We'll be the covers alone are enough. I'm pretty sure you guys know or have a friend or you yourself read these or seen the covers of these
Urban love stories, hood
urban
books. Yes.
hood love story
Yes.
books on Amazon.com that usually are priced for $0 or like $5.
Or like $1.99 for an ebook. Like it doesn't even come in regular book form. It only comes ebook or text message.
Oh my God.
SMS books.
And like that's the thing, like they don't have no Penguin or what's another one?
Random House. None of that.
No
There's
Scholastic.
No.
It's like Mafia Hood Niggas or BMF presents.
Bad Boy Productions present. It ain't Penguin Random House, it's Penguin Trap House.
It's the Penguin's cousin he don't fuck with.
Right. It's the Pigeon Trap House. Random House. Nah, nigga, this is Trap House Publishing. So somebody tweeted out a book by an author who is he looks like he's self-published, I assume. But the author's name is Quan Mills. Feel free to look up him and his anthology of books on Kindle. He has all of his books.
This is what happens when you give nigga a pen and paper or a keyboard.
And he could be selling crack. He probably is doing this in addition to.
Probably telling me, hey, you know I'm a writer.
I'm
self-published.
Nigga,
And
I
a
can't
poor
serve
friend-
you tonight. I got to write this book.
And he's up here working at rallies.
And bragging to people about writing a book in a day. In one day. 75 chapters.
Hey, I got some books in my
Trunk. But you know what? Hey, I've said this before.
What's his name? Orrin Williams?
No, quit calling him Orenthal. No, bitch. His name is Quan, Quan Mills, Millz, I do believe. But somebody tweeted out a picture and put, "This is a real book." And the name of the book was "This Bitch Got Roaches in Her House." So that... That is what sparked everyone to go onto Kindle or Google and to Google Quan Mills. And is it Millz?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody started Googling Quan Mills, and just like I normally end up, and you guys have seen us post these and talk about them before, a lot of people were ending up in the bowels of Amazon.
Literal.
Dog, the urban book section in Amazon be lit as fuck. So, do y'all remember the company Pen and Pixel that used to do Masterpiece album cover, and like pretty much everybody in the South at some point?
Club promoting.
Oh, yes. All the club flyers. So, every one of these book covers looks like a Pen and Pixel creation. The book, this one was called This Bitch Got Roaches in Her House. No, This Bitch Got Roaches in Her Crib.
Yeah.
And it was a picture, like, just look it up. I can't even describe it to you. The shit was terrible. But I'm just going to tell you that one of the main points was the dude with the braces.
He had braces and little teeth and big gums. And there was a girl, I swear to you, looked like Megan Good in the back with roaches crawling around her house, and she had like what was holding up the TV was some pizza boxes,
3 pizza boxes with roaches on them,
and the center table was nothing but some milk crates and a slab of like what marble,
fake marble.
And she just looking like.
She's looking like, nigga, you been over here. You knew
bitch, you
that
was
I
in my
had roaches.
pussy on this floor.
Right.
Why are you scared now?
And he was just like over the fact that she had roaches. So me and Lindsay, like we always do, we went on to Kindle because I have, and I've told y'all this before, I have Kindle Unlimited. I pay for it every month. It's $9.99, $10.59 with tax. So I can read all of these unlimited amounts of books. And every once in a while, I will go and look at some of the urban books because you will find some actual good authors in there. They just happen to be mixed in with all of the hood books.
Quan Mills is the author of the Gutter Hole Dreams and Crack Hole Dreams series. Just to give y'all a taste of the type of books he's writing.
So there's another one that he wrote. This called, hold on, I had to take a picture of it. Huh? Did he write Throw the Whole Nigga Away?
There's not one,
but two.
No, three.
It's three. Throw that whole nigga.
And it be real though. Like, how many of your friends have come to you all the time and you over it,
and you just be like, bitch, just throw the whole nigga away. That is the name, people. We have asked for inclusivity, inclusiveness, and diversity in publishing, in books, in television, in movies, and these authors are giving it to us. How many of y'all can relate to a book titled hold on, I just JUS wanna leave this nigga, books 1 through 3? Like, if that is not the realest title of a book I've ever, I just want to leave this nigga is the title of book 1. I just want to leave this nigga book 2.
And y'all say shit ain't relatable. And that series of good reading is by a gentleman by the name of Cole Hart. Under the Signature Novels, I suppose that is a publishing agency. But Mr. Quan Mills has a book called This Is What Real Bitches Do. And I think that one might have a couple of different. It's about a doctor, a young black woman going to a HBCU, aspiring to be a doctor.
Because this is what real bitches do. Paying her bills on time. Not worried about a nigga trying to depend on a man for shit. But that is not what this is about. But if you're interested in those titles, you would also be interested in Lady Lisa's books, and that's Lady Lissa. She has a book series called Her Baby Daddy, My Bae. So,
I read about that when I read the.
And there's books 1 through 4 of that one. I hate laughing because these people are really trying to be productive and creative, and we just sitting here laughing.
They're like, bitch, why you laughing? I'm paid.
Throw the
that's
whole
what
nigga, because that's what real bitches do.
And what was the other one I sent you the other day?
God, we've had so
this
many.
is called Trap Fever. Trap Fever by Addicted to Dope Boys by MJ Canna Bliss.
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all, these books are addicting. I would definitely suggest reading these books, on the plane. Could you imagine reading this book on the plane and explaining it to the white lady next to you?
Just how I wouldn't even read it. I literally would just carry it around with me so people could ask me. Yes, just so people can see me with it. Mm-hmm. I would just carry it around just so people could see me with it. And then I'd carry like a copy of Bad Feminist or like, I don't know, like American Gods or something.
Angelou.
Or, just something else with it. Like I'd have that mixed in with my stack, but I'd make sure that one was on top and that you could see the spine and see where it says like Crack Hose Book 3 or whatever.
That sounds like an old HBO documentary.
And have my readers on the tip of my nose and just in it. Do you hear me? Hose down. Yes, just to piss people off.
See, like, this ain't your grandmama's, like, romance novels.
No.
Like, they got freaky sections. It was one, like, I think I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to. Was it, like, Patrick and Sean? It was somebody I was talking to, and I said, in one of the books, she was talking about, like, how they was fucking on the desk, and, like, he snatched her wig off. And he was like, yeah, I'll get back to you, ho. Like, that's literally how they talk.
And that was in it. Yeah. And you know what's funny is that in a lot of those books, that is considered like romantic talk. If you like, okay, my problem with the books are not so much that the titles are fucked up. It's that the whole narratives are messed up. Like the guys are usually hyper masculine, like toxically masculine. Yeah. The women are very submissive, very dismissive of a lot of bullshit. They sacrifice a whole lot for just a little bit. And they just put themselves in, like, they make the worst decisions. Both yes. parties make the worst decisions in the entire world, and then they somehow think it's a good idea to bring a life into the middle of all of this. Like, y'all literally were just on the run yesterday. Why is he sitting up here trying to get you pregnant when he knows he's about to go to prison for like 50 years?
For like killing a white man and stealing a bus?
No, not even that. It'll be like for selling drugs.
Yeah.
And killing people. Like, it is all, like, every one of these books is like a Tyler Perry movie on crack.
Wait, most Tyler Perry movies has a crack hit.
That's true. But these are all like really bad. They are like worst case scenario Tyler Perry movies. But wait, there's more. If you want to take it to the next level, go to, and we've told y'all this before, Amazon has these in movie form too.
Oh, yes, you did mention that.
They have movies. Like, there's one that I had just posted it on Facebook the other day, and my friend told me it was a good movie, and I was like, you know, you're my friend, and I really feel like you wouldn't lie to me, but I just cannot see myself watching it. I'm scrolling now.
Netflix has some of these damn movies.
But not as many as, no, there's so many of them on Amazon, though. This one is titled, here it is, Plug Love, and this one was made in 2017.
Is that Jeezy?
That's who it looks like, don't it? It actually looks like him or Jadakiss, don't it?
Yeah.
So you can Google Plug Love on Amazon, and you will go down a rabbit hole, a complete rabbit hole, complete and total.
Plug Love.
And I just found out that I Just Want to Leave This Nigga is written by somebody in Louisville. So shout out to her.
Hey,
I thought it was Carl Hart, but Cole Hart, but it's not by Cole Hart. It's by Misha Mesh.
It could be Misha Mish. So do you think this should be on like Oprah's Masterclass, one of Oprah's favorite things, Oprah's book club?
I don't even know.
It's beautiful. Y'all, she's so like, the reviews of them are funny. Most of the reviews on Amazon are like, it started off really good and then it just became shit. I bet they sell them in beauty salons, though.
What beauty salons?
Trap salons, I guess.
I wouldn't feel safe in a beauty salon that sold these movies and books.
Oh, God.
I feel like the stylist would give me really bad advice.
I've been into salons like where I would pick my mother up and they watching bootleg copies of like movies that just came out.
Shit.
I'm like, can we go?
I feel like if you're in a salon watching a bootleg movie, that's like giving me the okay to get my hair done in somebody's kitchen.
Exactly. Or they like fucking up. They using like generic shampoo and like a...
You using EcoStyle in my hair in the salon, then I know that I'm not paying you
I know. Like,
$10.
I've seen... I'm like, I think she's using cheap shampoo. She's just keeping the bottle, Mom.
Yeah. I'd be like, is that White Rain? Just like I don't trust beauty influencers who use like Pert or... You know what I'm saying?
VO5.
Like if you're black and you're telling me to use anything Queen Helene's in my hair, you've lost me as a follower.
Remember I told you I used the Queen Helene face mask?
Yes. And you remember I stopped taking any advice from you after that. You know, like I know nothing that they make works.
It doesn't.
Nothing, especially
the
their
lotion.
It's
I told you
literally
that,
water.
I told y'all before, like that guy who measured his pee-pee.
With the Queen Helene's bottle.
Beef sausage, as our buddy would say,
God.
with his with the Queen Helene lotion. I knew the dick was gonna be whack. I didn't fuck him because of that. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
It does.
I need to write
The Places You Will Hoe.
Yes, I knew.
Oh, the places you will hoe.
Oh my God. Oh, Queen Helene.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh God. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about them.
Yeah.
Niggas are niggas.
This is true. Very
This is a
hotel.
nigga podcast.
Speaking of niggas being niggas, Tariq Nasheed's new album comes out July 20th for those who were wondering.
Yep. What's it called again?
I don't know what the name of it may be. I don't know. It's because he has a couple of hashtags with it, so I didn't really see what the title of the album was.
I haven't really heard him or what's the doctor?
Because he is trying to get his album together.
He had nothing but white people in that video too. That's the funny thing right there.
Girl, listen, I was like, are those patty mayonnaises in this video?
They were like kicking up their heels. It's time.
Yeah, he's a mess. And I haven't heard much from what's his face either.
Because they own his ass.
What's his name?
Mr. Dr.
Umar.
He was supposed to build a school for little black boys and little black girls.
Girl, he ain't built nothing for nobody.
He got new dashikis, I know that.
Girl.
And he's going, him and Dr. Cornell West was supposed to be going around getting on niggas.
Telling them how they hate Obama.
Oh, God.
And they going to add Tavis Smiley to that, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Right.
We've been calling out ain't shit niggas on this podcast today, this episode.
Could be called Ain't Shit Niggas.
Not pocketbook.
Not pocketbook.
Did your
and beef
son?
Sausage. Hey, that was so fucking funny. But if for anybody who's listening to this episode and you want to know how to avoid a lot of the fuck niggas that we've talked about, I suggest that you pick up the book, Just Throw the Whole Nigga Away.
Hey.
Books 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Okay.
Somebody says it's about damn time. Y'all posted a photo of the mics saying that we're getting ready to record. Did y'all miss us? And people are like, it's about damn time.
I feel like those people are really being negative right now. We don't need that kind of energy in our life.
Yeah. Niggas. Shout out once again to Simon, Sean, and Kmart 81. Niggas.
We still love y'all, but we just don't need that.
I called Simon
energy.
the N-word.
You did call Simon the N-word. Nice. Called you nice. He is still part of the Black Panther production, though.
Yes,
Black
he is.
Panther
So,
on
like,
skates.
yeah, Patrick and Simon, they didn't audition. They had to audition.
They don't have to audition. They're the 2 token white people.
But they had to know which one
Is going to play.
Yeah, who's gonna play who?
Oh. So we have to have them play. One is going to either play
The villain.
what was his name?
Mitch McConnell.
Speaking of Mitch McConnell, y'all, real quick before we leave, because if we got like a couple more minutes on the show. So Mitch McConnell did not know that a certain part of our city, we live in Louisville, Kentucky, he did not know that the Highlands was full of liberals. I don't know how. Well, anyway, there's a bunch of liberal white folks in the Highlands, and they don't... They do not miss a beat. Mitch McConnell's flat ass with his dad jeans had the nerve to come into the Highlands on a Saturday when the Highlands is jumping with farmers markets.
Vegans.
There are so many vegans out. So you know vegans don't fuck with Republicans for real. I'm sure they don't for so many different reasons. Because they're sensible folk. I don't understand.
They tell you, vegans gonna tell you how they feel. Imagine Mitch McConnell walking in.
Mitch McConnell walks into the Highlands and
Bitch McConnell.
They passively, it wasn't even passive aggressive. It was just really funny. They basically were like taunting him. What were they saying?
Vote him out.
Vote you out.
Vote you out. It was
Vote
just
you.
like that.
They're
It wasn't like, vote you out.
It wasn't even like hard. It was like really like kind of
Nice.
whiny, really polite.
Vote you
And
out.
there was somebody heckling in the back, and they were just saying like, "We know where you live, Mitch."
And then you hear somebody,
Somebody goes, "Turtle head,
doo-doo face. And he kind of laughed at that. Mitch McConnell did kind of laugh. He smirked. He was like, what the fuck?
He got a
Turtle head.
What are you going to say about that, Mitch? Abolish ICE. Vote him out. But, you know, I commend these people, and I don't mean to call them snowflakes because they may not be like some of our hotel people, but I have noticed that more and more people who call themselves quote-unquote liberal let a whole lot of shit slide that they shouldn't
Like
be
how y'all came at Auntie Maxine saying she was too mean.
Exactly, right. So a whole bunch of white folks and black people too, shit, not just white people, but a whole bunch of black people, Hispanic people, everybody. A lot of people claim to be for the cause, but they don't be speaking out against certain shit, especially when it comes to their friend and family, and they just keep letting that shit slide, and it's not right. But these people were like...
They had their like baskets of apricots.
They had like their $23,000 peaches and patchouli and incense. But did you peep the one girl walking in front with him? I thought that she was with the group, but she must have been up there saying some shit to him.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something right now. I have on hand-rolled tampons
from cotton that I picked
myself.
Smelled with a hint of lavender
and patchouli.
From Douglas Market Food.
I just rolled it up. Because it's good for the environment.
Out, sir.
Hey, when that dude yelled turtle head, though,
I was like,
that
what?
shit was turtle head. We know where you live, Mitch.
Doo-doo face.
It was like watching an episode of South Park.
It was.
Vote you out. Vote you.
I was like, come on, y'all gotta come harder with that. Y'all got some bass in y'all's voice.
Hey, that shit.
If you're gonna be protesting, put that bass in your voice to get
fucking hilarious, dude. He had on some dad jeans,
like old girl did at the restaurant. She went in her that nigga's face. No, the EPA guy,
Scott. What's his name? Scott something.
Pruitt. Purell.
Is it Pruitt? Girl, quit having me mess up people's names. Is it Pruitt?
Yeah, it's Pruitt.
Okay.
Pruitt. Pruitt. She was like, first of all, here, hold my child. Let me tell you how I feel about your
weak ass,
bitch ass, lying ass, crooked ass. Snack cake eating ass.
Oh yeah, he did. That's what they were talking about.
He hurried up
today.
and resigned after
they had him resign. He was like, "Fuck this! I can't go to Cracker Barrel in peace."
And old girl went to a Mexican restaurant.
Bitch, how you gonna go to a Mexican restaurant and expect them to serve you the audacity?
She was like getting ready to take a bite of her
burrito,
and then they were like, "Hi."
They were like, "Hey, we're the people you want to put in cages and deport." Bitch, leave.
And she left. She was like, I can't do this. I gotta go.
Sarah Sanders Huckabee.
I just wanted a freaking quesadilla.
Or is it Sarah Huckabee Sanders? It's Huckabee Sanders because she's what's named Huckabee's daughter, right?
Yeah. But you can't talk about her because like it'll
Fuck
be too
her.
mean. That's another thing. Some of y'all people on the left side, I'm just gonna warn y'all, who y'all pissing y'all fellow party members off.
Boy.
Y'all up here going, don't be too mean.
Fuck
Sometimes
them.
you gotta go low with their asses too.
Yeah, when Michelle said when they go low, we go high, that was before the president actually stepped foot into the White House. Had she known, now did she say that after they came? Either way, she spoke too fucking soon. She didn't think that they would go this low. At this point, all courtesy has flown out the fucking window.
Mm-hmm.
Make them as uncomfortable as they make other people. They literally are out here fucking with people's lives. Like, lives, not just like saying, hey, I don't like Mexicans and walking away. They're freaking
I don't like you
separating
shithole Mexicans.
families.
They're
Yeah.
saying shit like
and
that.
they're separating families, sending the parents back and keeping the kids here.
And y'all mad at people like me, Lish, Auntie Maxine for being too harsh on these, calling Sarah Huckabee a ugly ass bitch?
Did not call her. I did not call her.
Oh, that's too mean, Lindsay. Don't. I can't say she looked like Gumby after being ran over by a Goodyear tire. Y'all saying I'm being too mean?
I'm just saying the bitch can't
Lish
come
is
off of my
being
house
too
for
mean
dinner.
when she says that Sarah Huckabee looks like a chewed up bubble gum after somebody from my 600-pound life stepped on it.
Oh my God. That was so many. Y'all, I didn't say any of that. And the opinions on this podcast are only Lindsay's.
Whatever, Thickalicious. Whatever.
Listen.
Oh my God. But y'all, stay black. Stay kind. Oh, Lord.
Fuck staying kind. No, stay kind for real.
Yeah, don't be mean to people who don't look like you.
Not unless they're being like, I feel
A
like.
motherfucker, if they being bitch ass snack cake eating ass bitches, yeah, you go at their ass too. Don't be sulking going, my feelings are hurt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If somebody comes for you, then you come for them. But
And be like, your mammy.
yeah, bitch.
Had your mama over last night. She wasn't screaming at.
Oh God, Lindsay, the show's going downhill.
And did you see that some of these people who voted for Trump and extra right, alt right, whatever, they copping over.
Extra right.
They up here climbing the fence to go to Mexico to get dental work done because it's cheaper. Did you know that?
No.
It's the same service you get at any dentist in America. They do the same shit over in Mexico, but it's hella cheaper. Way cheaper. It's the same stuff they use at the dentist's office here. They hopping over the fence to go to Mexico to get it done.
Are they shooting them when they get over the fence?
I hope so. Scare them a little bit. I'm going to take your little white child, ma'am.
Do you watch...
Put her in an igloo cage like a dog.
Oh,
woof,
God.
woof.
Jesus.
Bradley.
Do you watch Queen of the South?
I know what you're talking about, but
You know the dentist that
Yeah.
they have to go to? That's who they should take those people to. Let him pull a few teeth.
no. I'm going to take your Xbox away, Bradley. See how you
I
survive.
feel like there's no Bradleys hopping over a wall for cheap dental. I feel like those are all like, what's a really southern
Terry.
name? What's a
Sure.
really...
Bubba.
Yeah, those are
It
bubbles.
is.
Yeah.
It is. It's really Bubba's crossing the border.
I don't think that's like normal.
And they were like,
people.
so you hopping up the fence just to get dental work done, but yet you hate these people and
Yeah.
whatnot. That he's like,
Pretty much.
listen, I didn't make the rules.
They got to do it the right way if they want to be Americans. I'm like, what's the right way? They got to invade the country and kill everybody?
Pretty
and
much.
give them diseases?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want them to do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want them to colonize? Because there is no right way.
Girl.
There
This is
rules. That's what Megan says.
rules.
Yeah.
There are
But
rules.
whatever. Fuck them. Anything else you want to add?
Nah, I got that off my chest.
Thank you, Jesus.
But y'all know how, be kind to people. Please.
After she done said all of that, that's how she tries to follow it up.
Hey,
She's saying that so when she catches a charge,
Be
she
real.
Can say, no, listen to my podcast. I say, be kind to people.
hey, if something happens, I have supporters. We got supporters.
Shout out to our number one listener, Amy.
Amy, what's up, Amy? Shout out to Amy. Yes.
up?
We are working on somewhat working on a project outside of this actual podcast with our homie Teddy D of the Why Not / Black Astronauts podcast. And we're working on a project with a local group and also a local young lady. We're working on her story and possibly other stuff. So stay tuned for that. We're still working on it. So yes, it's a really good thing we're doing. Lish and Teddy and Miss Jackie, y'all hear more about her, have done a great job getting that together. So be on the lookout for that. That's another thing we've worked on.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have been working on that. We have.
Yes, so be on the lookout for that. And, listen to people. Be nice to people.
And put their babies in igloo.
Hey.
Girl, don't listen. Y'all don't listen to Lindsay fucking around and get y'all charged.
When they go low,
we go lower.
We fuck with them too. Like, okay, come here, little Bubba.
What is wrong?
Nigga, we gonna take your PlayStation and your rifle.
I feel like Bubba doesn't have a PlayStation.
What does Bubba play with?
Himself and the dog and the wild animals outside. Shit. He plays in the lab making meth.
We take away your meth chemistry lab.
Right. Your little meth set outside, Bubba.
Sorry.
But guys, thank you so much. God, Lindsay, you okay? You gonna live?
I am. It's just that I have not talked this long and so much.
I haven't talked this much in so long. You said I haven't talked this long and so much.
I haven't talked this much in so long. But I should be fine on the next episode.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, guys, again, thank you so much for listening to the show.
Like Tony Braxton. Keep going.
Check out our blog, unscriptedcast.com. You can find the podcast anywhere that you can find a podcast, namely at iTunes, Libsyn, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. Follow us on Twitter, unscriptedcast, and you can also follow us on Instagram, unscriptedky. You can email us unscriptedky@gmail.com. I am Lish.
If I never This is Lindsay.
And you've been listening to Unscripted Podcast. We will see you niggas later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.